Hello and welcome to our UK Budget Special Day 2025. Here we're going to speak with small businesses and with any businesses to share with us what are the expectations from the budget and to record their first reactions after the announcement.
Good morning, Dr. Ant. So great to see you this morning. What are you expecting from the budget today?
Change, stress, and emotional turmoil. It's terrible to say that, isn't it? But with change, it tends to put people on their back foot, doesn't it? And I think at the moment, the way things are in the economy and the world today, we're in a very stressful situation. Change has to happen. Nobody really wants to change because they want to stay doing what they are. But obviously things can't stay as they are. And the thing which creates stress, of course, is change is being thrown upon us, which we have no control over. And it's very difficult as entrepreneurs and as business people. Most people tend to try to react to the changes. But at this point in time, I think we just got to let go what we can't control and focus on what we can control. So I think there's going to be a lot of realisation coming out of today. People going, it's not good, but actually what can I do about it? And we've got two ways. We can either go with it or just let it go and make the best of an opportunity.
And I think there's going to be a lot of pressures on people to change small things to try and make it work, isn't there?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, there's all sorts of threats, isn't it? Like the VAT threshold changing, which is going to have a massive impact on small business owners as well. You know, the whole liability doing VAT returns, where people just, I don't know what to do, which is then going to increase the VAT threshold or the VAT amount by 20%. We know which is going to be rolled onto consumers, which is then increases inflation, and it's the whole knock-on effect. So I don't think there's anything particularly positive and yeehaw going to come out of today. But I think just as entrepreneurs, as business people, we've just got to say, hang on a minute, what can I have an impact on? If I can't, we just got to let that go and make the best of what we can have an impact on, which is our own mental health, our own mindset, and our own positive points of view.
Thank you, Dr. Ant. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, following on from the budget, we have our first reaction. So, Dr. Ant, can we just share with you what your thoughts are? Because obviously, as entrepreneurs, we're focused on mindset. So, what's your thoughts?
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that she went straight in and dismissed the power of the mind. For those of you that missed it, she was taking the mickey out of the leader of the Green Party, being a therapist, and saying that you simply cannot create things from the power of the mind. And she mocked him. She took the mickey. She then went on to talk about entrepreneurship, and actually that's all about creating something from nothing using the power of your mind. What a complete contradiction. I'm seething. The economy, the UK economy, the backbone is entrepreneurs, normal small businesses that they rely on the power of the mind to create something from nothing. Yet she dealt her cards and she showed her hand that really she doesn't believe that the power of the mind and the power of positive thinking undermines everything. She's lost my respect totally.
What do you think? Obviously, with the allowances as well being frozen till 2031, that seems like a huge additional cost to each and every individual, which is like, to try and help people have more money in their pockets. But actually, by freezing the allowances, it seems as if that was completely the opposite response.
And time will only tell, won't it? As time reveals. And let's face it, the chances of them still being in after 2030 are pretty remote anyway, exactly, right? Yeah. And I'm not. But that's the reality from everyone I speak to. But I kind of switched off from the numbers. As I mentioned earlier on, we can only react to the stuff that we can control, right? We can't control what they're putting upon us. Yes. We have to use the power of our own mind and our own opportunity to create opportunities for ourselves. But the point is, she just laid her cards down and said absolutely clearly, and making complete mockery of the fact that the power of our mind is the biggest asset we have. Absolutely disgusting, totally disrespectful.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you very much.